Your truck is fine right now. That's what you think. And that's exactly what Ford wants you to believe. Because by the time you realize something is wrong, you're already past warranty, already staring at a repair bill that costs more than some people's first car, already trapped. The 2025 F-150 is the best-selling vehicle in America, has been for decades, and Ford knows that. They count on that loyalty. They bank on it, literally. But here's what they're not putting in the brochure. Inside that truck, underneath the polished touchscreen, behind the Power Boost badge, buried beneath the marketing language about capability and toughness, there is a powertrain that was rushed to market, layered with complexity it was never fully ready to handle, and quietly generating failure patterns that are already showing up across the country. This isn't speculation. This is happening right now to real owners who did everything right. Let's talk about the Power Boost hybrid system, Ford's 3.5-liter EcoBoost paired with an electric motor. On paper, it sounds like the future: more torque, better fuel economy, the best of both worlds. That's the pitch. Here's the reality. You're not buying a truck with a bonus electric motor. You're buying two completely separate drivetrains fused together by software that is still, in 2025, being patched through over-the-air updates. You are, in effect, a beta tester. A beta tester who paid $60,000, $70,000, sometimes $80,000 for the privilege. The hybrid battery pack sits in a position that makes it vulnerable to heat buildup from the engine bay. Owners are reporting premature degradation, replacement costs between $4,000 and $9,000 depending on your dealer, your location, and how lucky you feel that day. And Ford's warranty. It covers the battery for a while, under specific conditions. Read the fine print carefully, because there's a temperature exposure clause, a towing threshold clause, and a software compliance requirement that voids your coverage the moment you modify anything, including aftermarket tuners that have been legal and common in the truck world for 20 years. But the battery is just the beginning. The 10-speed automatic transmission paired to this system is the same unit that Ford has been issuing technical service bulletins on since 2018. 7 years. They've updated it, patched it, re-flashed it, and it still shudders. It still hesitates. It still slams into gear at low speeds in ways that feel wrong because they are wrong. Class action lawsuits have been filed, settlements have been reached, and the 2025 model year trucks are still rolling off the line with the same fundamental architecture. Now ask yourself, who benefits from this? Not you. Ford's profit margin on the F-150 is the highest in their entire lineup. The Power Boost hybrid commands a premium of $4,000 to $6,000 over a base trim. The dealership service department, where only certified Ford technicians with proprietary diagnostic tools can access the hybrid system's deeper fault codes, charges $200 an hour. Your independent mechanic, the one you've trusted for 15 years, is locked out. The software won't talk to his scanner. Ford made sure of that. This is not an accident. This is architecture. When a truck is too complex to be repaired by anyone outside the dealer network, every breakdown becomes a captive revenue event. You have no choice, no leverage, no alternative. You pull into the service bay, you hand over your keys, and you wait. Ford sold 750,000 F-150s last year. If just 10% of Power Boost owners face a major hybrid system repair outside warranty, that's tens of thousands of customers funneled directly back into dealer service departments. Do the math. It's not a flaw in the business model. It is the business model. Here's where most people stop. They feel angry, maybe betrayed, and they do nothing. They keep driving, hoping nothing breaks, and they find out the hard way. Smart owners do something different. It's called the complexity offset strategy. First, Before anything else fails, get a third-party extended warranty that specifically covers hybrid components, not the dealer's extension warranty, an independent underwriter who isn't Ford. Lock it in before 36,000 miles. After that, your levering it disappears. Second, find a Ford-certified independent. These exist. Technicians who left the dealership system but kept their certifications. They can access Ford's diagnostic software legally, charge half the rate, and have no financial incentive to upsell you. Third, document every OTA update your truck receives. Ford pushes these silently. Screenshot your vehicle settings before and after. If a software update changes a parameter that later contributes to a failure, that paper trail becomes your legal foundation for a warranty claim dispute. Fourth, join owner networks specific to the PowerBoost, not general F-150 forums, PowerBoost-specific communities. These owners are tracking failure patterns in real time, sharing TSB numbers, and building the kind of collective knowledge that Ford's service department doesn't want centralized. And fifth, know your state's lemon law thresholds. In most states, 3 failed repair attempts for the same issue qualifies. Most owners don't know this. Dealers are counting on that. This is what separates the owner who eats a $9,000 bill from the owner who doesn't. Smart truck owners already know the machine doesn't protect you. The paperwork does, the documentation does, the network does. You bought the truck, you should own the outcome. The F-150 situation is serious, but it's not the most dangerous thing happening in the truck industry right now. There's something else coming, something that's already in the fine print of your purchase agreement that makes the hybrid battery problem look minor. Watch the next one. You'll want to know this before your next registration renewal.